Hi all, welcome to another quick video. Some products don't age. They quietly become a part of your daily life, not because it is perfect, but because some sound systems earn your respect over time. This video is about one such product, and it is Sony's HT-S20R, my 4-year journey with it, a journey that includes excitement, comparisons and near goodbyes, but yes, even a close to 3,000 rupee mistake that made me stop and rethink everything. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? For almost 3 full years, the HT-S20R was my main sound system. For movies, series, music, everything went through this soundbar. And even after moving on to Jukebar 9900, I never truly moved away from it. If you followed my channel for a while, you already know that I've said it again and again. This might be the best Sony soundbar to ever be made under 20,000 rupees. And that's not just nostalgia talking. Look at the reviews, look at the ratings. People didn't just love the soundbar because it was flashy, they loved it because Sony kept it simple and got the fundamentals absolutely right. On paper, it's nothing fancy. A 400 watt 5.1 channel system with Dolby digital. That's it. No Atmos, no virtual tricks. But if your real world usage is mostly AC3 or Dolby digital, this soundbar feels like it was built exactly for you. Even today, after upgrading, I still catch myself comparing my newer setup to HTS20R, especially when it comes to conversations around dialogue clarity, center channel tuning, or tweeter balance. That says a lot. In a medium-sized living room, the immersion is real, not simulated, not exaggerated, just right. The front left, right, and center channels work together beautifully. Dialogues are clear, effects hit when they need to, and when the volume goes up, the sound stays composed. You also get multiple sound modes like voice, night, music, cinema, and surprisingly, each one actually does what it claims to be. No filler modes, no useless presets, just pure function. Connectivity has never been an issue either. HDMI, optical, aux, Bluetooth, everything works exactly as expected. Now let's talk about bass, because this is where expectations matter. The bass here is balanced, not aggressive. If you're sitting in a large room and want just thumping lows, you might feel it holding back. And that is also precisely why Sony later introduced the HT-S40R. But in the medium room, with the subwoofer pushed a bit and your volume tuned up, the bass feels clean, controlled, and satisfying. Here's the part that surprised even me. Music. Music is a non-negotiable in my life, and while Jukebar 9900 is technically superior, I've never fully connected with it when it comes to music. The HTS20R, however, when played without surround processing, just clean LPCM, it sounds special. I listen mostly to soundtracks from Hans Zimmer, Ludwig Göransson, John Williams, Michael Giacchino, Hiroyuki Sawano, just to name some of them. But if you know these composers, you know how emotional and dynamic their work is. And this soundbar lets me feel those emotions properly. Every rise, every silence, every note. I even use an external DAC from my phone into the aux port to get the most out of the lossless audio, and the experience never feels tiring. It feels familiar. Which brings me to the moment I almost let it go. I had decided to sell it to a friend. Everything was set until I noticed the display panel had stopped working. The fixing costed me around 3,000 rupees, and yes, this happened because of a stupid mistake from my end. Something interesting happened after that. Instead of feeling annoyed, I realized I wasn't ready to part with it. So I've kept it. Today, it lives on as my dedicated music system, and honestly, I'm glad it does. With Dolby Digital still being the most common format on streaming platforms, the HTS20R continues to handle everyday content effortlessly. So here's my honest advice. If you find the Sony's HTS20R under 15,000, even today during sale, you can buy it with confidence. It may be old, but it is built right. And it's far less likely to give you long-term issues compared to many other budget alternatives, including Zebronics that I am an admirer of. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you used HTS20R? Did it leave an impression on you the way it did on me? Drop your thoughts in comments and I will see you in another one.